Yeah, because the servers are under maintenance. I didn't want to play Valhalla. I wanted to play P5X, and I wanted to go see the continued plot of the Subway Slammer. But apparently the servers are under maintenance tonight specifically. And with my other options, it's like, there's Mario Kart World, but I'm gonna be out of town for a while, and I already packed up my Switch 2 and dock, and I don't really want to go and set it up and stuff like that. There's Final Fantasy VII, but I'm at a point that I want to take time to get my bearings and figure out what I'm doing in the world, because the world has like opened up and been like, figure it out once again. So I kind of want to do that while I'm out of town, which means I shouldn't be streaming it tonight. And that kind of narrows it down to Valhalla. So I really want to see the most absurd plot that I've ever seen by doing a little bit of doing a little bit of the freaking Subway Slammer plotline by doing P5X. The things I was going to stream this week, it was going to be all sorts of things. I was going to do AC Valhalla, then finish Dark D82 that I did last night. And then tonight was going to be a little smidge of P5X, and then I was going to go to bed. But that narrows it down if I can't be playing P5X and seeing the most peak storyline ever. And here we are. I guess it's Valhalla tonight, because I have time to stream, and this is like the only ongoing playthrough that I can realistically stream right now, so kind of sucks, doesn't it? We are off. But yeah, it wasn't really what I wanted to play today. So, yeah, Vinland, that's America. Yeah, and I found out that that subplot line is connected to Assassin's Creed 3. We went and got the Apple of Eden that I assume eventually goes on to be like the one from AC3. And we saw like the door that Desmond opens in AC3 and all that. So it had like connections to that. We went to Vinland and we assassinated somebody. So, yeah, there's that. Plus, I'm in a Danish immigrant town, lots of Viking and Norse heritage here. Seeing a lot of Vinland plastered around. Really? That's my vacation spot, is a Norse town. It's peak. Nice. Back to Pain Squad, allow we're off. You know, the last stream that I did when we went to Vinland there was probably actually my favorite segment in the whole game so far. It was basically like Breath of the Wild Eventide Island, where it takes away all your equipment and it's like, figure it out. So I actually had to play it like super stealthy, like, because I was essentially forced to for once. I pet. I can't pet. The prompt is gone. And you could amass resources and get some basic weapons by trading with the locals. I just got a bow and call it a day. I can't pet. Top 10 lies in video game history right here. And so it forced me to change my gameplay style, and I thought that that was actually kind of interesting. And the exploration I thought was actually kind of cool as well, in that most times that you have a quest objective in this game, I'm on Pathfinder mode, where it's like you kind of figure out where to go, but the Pathfinder mode is just like, oh, the villain is like north of Medeshamter Abbey and south of Ruland, something like that. And it's like, okay, well, I guess they're right here. Like, it narrows it down. You can mark a point on the map and then you just run there and then you found it. So it's not like it's that big of a puzzle that you're solving. Like, it's still a little bit of hands-on and feels like you're figuring it out by looking at the map, but it's still mostly free a lot of the time. Not always. Sometimes it's a little convoluted and then I switch away from Pathfinder mode because it's a little bit weird. But with how that handled it, it was just like, hey, here's this open area that is like self-contained, like the Vinland map here. He is somewhere here. He has all these camps around the map. Go there and get hints about where he is. So you go to these camps and they all have like different hints where it's like, he went northwest from this camp. You go to like another camp and it's like, he went west from here. He was previously at this place. And it actually feels a lot more like following a trail while you're severely nerfed by having your equipment taken away and you having to like actually go stealthily in and see these hints rather than just going in like guns blazing and stuff like that. So it completely changed the playstyle, both in terms of exploration, and it truly felt like you were tracking this guy down, and also just having to change your playstyle with your equipment being taken away and you needing to strategize around that. And I actually genuinely enjoyed the last part of the game. It was probably the most fun that I've had with this game yet. I thought that it was a cool way to change things up. And I wish that more subplots around this game actually change things up in meaningful ways, rather than most of the plot lines of this just feeling very samey. Also, there was a little bit of something interesting that happened with the plot where Sigurd got mad at me. At the end of the last stream, I came back here. Ranvi was like, hey, Eivor, you render judgment on the situation because Sigurd, he's not all that interested. So we chilled out here, interact. and we're about to render judgment on a problem. And then Sigurd came out all ticked off like, hey, you can't be rendering judgment. I'm the one in charge here. What's this excuse about, like, me not being around? And then he renders judgment in, like, a really brutal way. And then he's like, hey, next time, don't fail to rouse me. So he got all pissed off, didn't you, dude? Didn't ya? So he was a little bit pissy. Oh, and I unlocked two-handing for heavy weapons. But I looked it up out of curiosity. I looked it up. I had a video recommended to me where it's like, top 10 things Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't tell you, and I was like, oh, well, I'm chipping away at other things that probably wouldn't be a bad video to have in the background. And one of the things that it said is if you two-hand, it doesn't actually increase your damage. It just gives you, like, a new special attack if you hold a certain button or something like that, and makes your attacks look different. Is what I believe it said. Where it's like, if you hold a button, was it hold heavy? I don't know, man. It's, whoops. No! I don't know, I'll try it for a little while. See if it feels any different. That is not what I meant to do. Did it come out long after Breath of the Wild? Probably stole the idea from Breath of the Wild. It might have. It did come out 3 years after. It's not what I was trying to do. I know I'm a dog person and all, but that was not exactly my intention there. I
want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah, I would love to see this Alliance map. So, yeah, I did that last time. Steam says 2020. Wait, am I getting mixed up? Odyssey was 2020. This was 2022. And then Mirage was 2023. And then Shadows was just earlier this year, right? 2025, I'm pretty sure. Was the case. I'm getting my years mixed up here. 250, 310, 280. I guess I'm doing this little place.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
Oh, like 3 members of the Order?
Our old friends Yor and Ljuvia
Maybe it'll be a quick one then.
Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That would make my work easier.
What say you then?
Sure, I will pledge to Jorvik. Oop. I'm never using one of these for a freaking thumbnail. I don't know why I keep on thinking that I might.
I will go now.
New quest, the welcoming party.
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Okay, travel to Jorvik docks. You are a dog person, I am a dog and cat person. We are not the same. I keep on thinking this is gonna be the map. I guess it's like the center button. Yeah, the big middle thing on my PlayStation controller. Whoa, I can use like my thumb to move around. Oh, that's weird. So, over this way. Anyway, I'm gonna be out of town for a little while here. I'll be heading out to a decent ways away from our lake cabin, out of town tomorrow to go spend time with my grandparents. I forget whether we're going to a car show or like a seniors home visit with antique vehicles, some sort of old vehicle event. That's the thing. We'll be going with my grandpa's 1951 Pontiac car, which presumably either me or my dad would drive. I'm the one that's more used to 3 on the tree, so maybe I'd be driving that car. I've driven it a whole 1 time before. It's a really cool car. So that'll be fun there. And then, okay. And then we'll be spending the night out there, and then immediately after that, we'll be going out to the family's lake cabin. I'll be test driving my truck around because it's done with its maintenance that, ooh, I got some supplies and stuff. Been a while since I got, whoa, what the hell? What the? Okay. That's so weird. On Saturday, my dad and I are going to go to a car show that we usually bring the Mercury to each year. This year, we're going to bring his Mercury truck and my Fargo truck. Because it sounds like the Fargo's actually working good again. But I'll chat about that sometime later here. Most likely. When I'm, like, running from point A to point B and I just need to ramble about something. You are cool. Whatever. Count words. Smell you later.
You must be the Dark Master.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Hjor and Lufina.
You know Hjor and Ufina? What business do you have with them?
I know
each other
them.
from Norway. Bid farewell to that land, but not to old friends.
You may be glad to hear they fare quite well in Jorvik.
It does not surprise me. They're driven, and so am I.
I don't
Now
know
I'd
these
like to see you
characters.
again.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Hjor and Yufina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
Surprised it didn't give me a choice there.
A manor.
Okay.
Hjor and Lufina have done well for themselves.
I was just surrounded by flowers. Oh, well, it's marked a thing here. What? Am I really that scary? Anyway, so I'm gonna be out of town for a little while, so I'm gonna be heading out tomorrow morning, so I was like, oh, let's just do like a little bit of a short late night stream tonight. I'll just stream for like a couple hours. Again, my plan was like Aesir Valhalla, then finish off Dark Deity, and then tonight was gonna be that little smidge of Persona 5X. But my plans have been ruined, and now it's narrowed down to this. And I know I want to go through this game faster and all that, but I don't need to go through it this fast. But
The place has been
hey,
ransacked, and this body.
set trap.
Lufina. Scattered
Examine.
scrolls. The thief was looking for something.
I also found out that all this random junk that I've been picking up is like sellable, and I can buy leather and iron from shops. So I went and I bought some leather and iron from the shop in Ravensthorpe, but they didn't have enough inventory for me to actually upgrade anything. But if ever, for whatever reason, there's somebody looking at this series in the far future that sees that like my funds suddenly shot up between sessions and wonders how that happened, just sold all my useless materials. My funds didn't even shoot up that much. I got like 1,500 from them, which, can I check my inventory here? Where are my funds? I have no idea. Where the heck? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. What, that I'm streaming this game and not seeing the Subway Slammer plotline of P5X? We're really at the point where we'd rather see the Persona 5 gacha game than this Assassin's Creed game. That's what we've come down to.
This one of the thieves.
What sad days.
The trail continues.
Like I said, I actually liked how the last one did something different. Maybe this will do something different. Not gonna lie, yes.
Come closer, now.
It's me, Lufina. It's Eivor.
Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them?
Breathe, Lufina. You're rattled. You know me. I am a friend.
Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
I'm here to
I
help.
heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help, on my honor.
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks.
Who were they? Why were they after you?
Why does your hair look
They were after this.
almost like Last of Us Part 1 when it's
I do not
glitching
know
out?
what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it.
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
You know him?
I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where's Hjor?
At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Okay, well, Gotcha's at least funny at the very least. At least with its current plot line, it's very funny.
They're still looking
I've
for
heard
me.
that after, like,
No.
either after the first or after the second palace, apparently the writing gets better, is what people have been telling me. Because apparently they changed who was in charge of writing the story. And the original writer that wrote the Subway Slammer plotline is no longer with the team, which is so sad. Blend in. So, I don't know if this story will stay peak for long.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Wow. Okay, not all that interested in the plotline, it's just the gotcha itself is funny then. Yeah, the fact that we don't really have all that much of a... Are you kidding? Oh my god. We don't actually have all that much of a team, storyline-wise. You gotta pull for your team. No! 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 Your friends don't see this, do they? Okay, it's fine. Blend, 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 damn you. They didn't see that. I don't know how they didn't see that, but...
Answer well if you know what's good for you.
I haven't seen her, I swear.
Time to die! Why does he suspect me the moment I stop patting the thing? No, 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 no. Wow. Everyone runs away in fear after seeing that, but those two guards over there don't see that. I do worry about stepping too close, so I'm just gonna climb this.
Let's go.
Amazing detection.
Keep an eye out.
I'm playing on the hardest stealth setting in this game, where enemies are supposed to have the best detection, and they just don't care about the whole crowd just running for their lives.
Look, over there. Is that her?
No. Lure drunk.
Come on, let's go drink.
Oh, that took me out of, like, my restricted
Keep your head down.
slow speed. Great distraction.
There's no beer like no beer. Have you no shame? What I do? Not.
Well,
Where is it? Where is the
he's not distracting this guy here at all, is he? Why can you walk past it? I just can't. Is there any other bad guys around here? No. Okay. Well, I was worried I missed that at first. There we go.
I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor.
What's with your weird stance here?
Could not be better timed.
Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion.
We fled one problem.
Why?
only
We're
to
going
find
back in
ourselves
now?
embroiled
Why
in
did you go
another.
over there?
While King Rishi
What are you-
is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will.
The ones who attacked you.
Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them.
Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm
And,
here.
and now we're going back
They
here.
are coded.
What?
Belong to anyone.
What? And then that guy sees me from over there?
Often drips from the gutters of the halls.
I did after re-rolling, because I was like, screw it.
You mean
I did that off camera. So I did all the tutorials on camera and got like a decent little smidge in. And then between sessions, I was like, screw it. I'll try a little bit of re-rolling for fun. And then I re-rolled for fun. And within 3 tries, I got a... Wow, come on. I got a 5-star. So, yes, I do. I do indeed. She's a character that I do... What the heck? I do not recognize. She was not in Persona 5. And if she's in this game, she hasn't come up yet. So, I mean... Wait, he was throwing it? Why'd that do, like, no damage to me compared to most things that do so much to me? So, her name is Rin, I believe? I don't know. Google that and you'll probably find her. I lost her. What the heck? She's gone. My fight took a little bit too long. She's a, curse type damage, so same elements as Joker, and is all about debuffing the enemies. And it's like, okay, that seems really good. Like, AoE debuffs, enemies take more damage. This seems like a pretty good one. So the fact that only after 3 rerolls I got that, I was like, you know what? This is great. I'm riding this out. Just in case I want to play for longer. In case the plot ends up being more peak like that. And I don't want to rely on grinding as much. Or something or other. Just have some stuff that's stronger. I don't want to invest in, like, playing the game every single day to be able to get through the main plot line. So, took a little bit of time for re-rolling to make things a little bit easier, and kind of glad I did.
Warn you, old warrior, about a rut in your city. 3 figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power.
However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Eivor, we cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
Well, why not?
They nearly did me, Yor.
What?
These people sent the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads.
Listen to him, Yor. He has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Rishi's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I will need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood, dear Farafit, but we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough. The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Cure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
Your city's in trouble.
Another problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Lufina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faravid, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want. Not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I will rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Cure, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said, we don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come, I will take you back to Lufina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had
Well,
hoped.
It went well enough.
I mean,
Riche will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with.
hell yeah, brother.
It went well enough. Riche will stay out of my way. No one can
This
argue
game
the
has
Red
no dragons, so it's immediately inferior to Dark Souls. I wouldn't be too sure of that with all the crazy mythological stuff that Origins and Odyssey were doing. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if one of the DLCs of this had you fighting a dragon, so we'll see, time will tell. How's it going, the False Souls?
I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill.
But yes, I would rather be playing Dark Souls.
A few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Yours changed. Softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. And you as well. You have made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Barely see him through the smoke.
The Gospels, Ecclesiastes, the Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with the holy
What does
texts?
the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where's the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Auðun keeps a close eye on the place.
I will try my luck there.
I met the Dockmaster. Tell me more.
When I first arrived, the Dockmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes. As if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Rishi demanded it. The Dockmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I will have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
I will leave now.
Started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I will return when I find something.
It's reminding me again, civilian casualties will result in desynchronization. Well, multiple quests accepted.